8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Boop! Hello, makeup lovers, and welcome back to day 8. 8 days and still no Christmas tree at my house. Going badly. Okay, let me show you the picture I picked, and then we'll go on to my whining that you guys all know and love. So that was 8 maids a milking. And yes, I have the same shirt that I had on with 7 swans swimming. I'm filming it all on the same day, so don't judge me. I could have switched my shirt out and tried something else, but I'm just too tired. Too tired. And yes, you're gonna hear my cat meowing outside the door because she hears my voice and I won't let her in, because she will climb here and her little face will look at you here, and then she'll knock this down and that'll fall. And I love her, but she must stay out there while I film, because she won't. I've never had a sweet kitty cat who'll just lay right here all curled up and just purr and lick herself and go to sleep. No, mine will plop, plop, knock this over, knock the lamp down, go over there. No, can't do it. So just please ignore her cries. She's just mad because she can't get to me. That's it. Okay, again, I apologize for the same clothes. I'm just trying to get ahead of the game. I apologize. And I was saying something prior to the start of this, and I can't remember what it was. So I could review the tape, but I'm not going to. So, 8 maids a milking. So you saw purple and you saw yellow. So that's what we're gonna work with mostly, is purple and yellow. So I brought out, can't even hold them right. My goodness, Allison. 3 palettes. These are the 3 palettes I'm going to work with. So we'll see what I get going here. So this is the festival. This is the weekend festival. And obviously I've got some purple here. I've got some yellow gold here. I even have this shade, which is kind of a violet purple, which we'll see if we use or not. And then, oh, I got stuff on my fingers. Oh, good. I actually brought a wipe. Wow, I think I was thinking ahead. Not really, I was just lucky. Okay, and here's the next one we may be using. This is from the Pure one. And we've got a purple one there, and we've got a yellow one there. And then last but not least at all is my Zulu palette. Very pretty. Not really, again, stunning. And there is the yellow there, and of course the purple up here. So where should we start first? I think I'm gonna start with the Pure one. And I think, believe it or not, I think I'm gonna start with this brown shade right there. Anya, I swear there are so many things I wanna copy from you, but dropping things is not one of them. All right, so let us get going here. So how's everybody doing? You're like, stop doing that, Allison, it's annoying. I know it's annoying, I'm sorry. I just can't help myself. I've started it, now I just keep doing it, so. I am doing fine, but as I whined to you in the beginning, now that I remember what it is, I don't have a Christmas tree yet. I don't know if Tractor Supply is done getting Christmas trees, because I don't remember them getting them this late in the season. It seems like I had my tree by now. So I might have to go somewhere and get a more expensive tree. And I didn't really want to have to do that, but necessity is necessity. I also don't want to not have a Christmas tree. That's depressing to me. I'm just going to do it on this side, because if I don't, I'll forget what shade I use, then I'll have to go back and review the tape, and like I'm a football player. I throw my flag down, I'm going to review the tape. Yeah. Let me know which woman on here actually understood what I just said. This comes from being from a football family. If I never told you guys, my brother, my oldest brother, Mike, actually played football at U of M, University of Michigan, when Bo Schembechler was coaching. And if anybody knows who that is, you might be a little impressed. Don't be too impressed. He was second string, but still. He was recruited from our little doopy little town of Clinton. Oops, I told you where I lived. I'll probably delete that. Yeah. He was recruited from our town. And there you go. Sorry, I can't do this and think. All right, I'm gonna start with this purple right. You know, let me do a few things here first. I'm getting, all right, yeah, we'll do this because this is very unpigmented. So I think I can use it. So, and build it up. See what I mean? It's not that pigmented. So again, I probably should have used more of a white base. Maybe that would have helped, but I'm just gonna put this in my outer corner. So yeah, my brother Mike played football at U of M many, many, many years ago. I'm gonna bring what's left into the inner corner there. So I come from a long history of watching football, whether I wanted to watch football or not. My brothers all were in sports. Now try to remember, I'm handicapped in ways that don't even have anything to do with my spina bifida. I'm just a horrible, horrible athlete. I don't know about you guys, but did you guys have this when you were in school? Where we had it and was basically mostly when we were in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade, where we'd have like 2 or 3 days where there would be events and there would be ribbons and all that kind of good stuff. And I would say 97% of my classmates all were good enough at least to get a ribbon. It went like first through, 3rd place. Except for me. I think they tried really hard to give me a ribbon. But there literally was nothing that I was good at that they could actually give me a ribbon. They wanted to give me a ribbon because nobody wants to leave out the crippled girl. And I can call myself crippled because I am. I have a handicap. I have things that I'm not discussing with you guys wrong with me. So I legitimately am. I'm not making fun of anybody who's handicapped because I am handicapped. And I'm saying that with all seriousness. I'm not, making a joke out of people's ailments. So they really wanted me to, I'm moving into the Zulu palette, this purple here. And I moved into my Morphe 507. They really did want to give me something, but there was literally nothing that I was any good at, much to everybody's dismay. I mean, you name it, they tried it with me. They tried swimming, they tried bike riding, they tried jump rope, they tried hula hooping. Oh, seriously, the list went on and on and on. I'm just putting that purple on top of the other purple to kind of it out a little bit. And Allison stunk at all of it. Literally, there was nothing that I was good at. Nothing. Whew, this is purple. I think there's going to be a cut crease tonight here, people. Because this is highly pigmented. So, yeah. I come from a long line of athletes, and I'm not one of them. My dad, bless his little heart, because he didn't want me to feel like he was ignoring me. So we had a area in our home where there were I can't think what I want to say, where there were weightlifting and stuff like that. Goodness, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word for a minute there. You know, benches and bars and all that stuff. So my brothers could train outside of school. So this is a purple look. It's kind of patchy though. I'm not liking this patchy look here. And my dad, he was like, Allison, if you can just do one chin-up, just one, I'll give you blah, 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 blah. I can't think of what it was, but, you know. And do you think I could do one chin-up to make that old man happy? No, I could not do one chin-up. I wanted to. I really did. I really wasn't in it to disappoint him, you know. But I just couldn't do it. All right, I'm going to go into The Weeknd. I'm going to go into Wicked, which is a shimmer there. I'm going to put that on my finger and kind of go in the middle there. So, yeah. As an athlete, Allison was a disappointment. But I learned to live with that. Because I cared for the fact that I would have liked to been good at something, so my dad would have been proud of me, because I thought that was a necessity. You know, back then you think things like that. You're like, oh, you know, I wish my dad was proud of me. Look at that. I said I was going to do a cut crease, and did I do a cut crease? Nope. Because my mouth's moving. That's okay. We'll work this out. I promise. But yeah. The school wanted me to win something. My dad wanted me to win something. I mean, I wanted to win something. It's kind of embarrassing to be the only classmate who doesn't win something at these stupid events your school has. Sorry, it's my eyes that are doing this. Well, I've definitely got a purple look going here, don't I? You know what? Might as well go up to my eyebrows. I do it every time. I might as well do it today. All right, now I'm going to take, since I'm on this palette here, oh, what the hey. We're going to go right into this beautiful yellowish gold right now. And we're going to take that in our inner corner. And we're going to just spread that along the inner corner onto the purple. Oh yeah, there we go. It's like rays of sunshine hitting off of that purple. I love it. I need a better camera so you guys can see what I'm talking about sometimes. Well, not sometimes. I'd like you to see what I'm talking about all the time, but there's sometimes where I'm just like, doggone it. I wish you guys could see how actually pretty this is. I told you I'd fix it. I'm a fixer of problems, especially when I'm the one who creates them. Basically, I just kind of spread this gold over the purple. So, and I'm putting a little bit of that gold in my inner corner. And that's what we got going on so far. Okay, I'm gonna go off screen and do the other eye and come back and tell you more stories of my sorry life that I had growing up. You buying that? You feeling sorry for me? Don't. Hey guys, I'm back. I just wanted you to see it. I think it looks pretty good, actually. I know. I love tooting my own horn. Toot toot, it looks good, doesn't it? See, I got that. This is from the Flower Beauty set of the bronzer, blush, and the highlighter. I think it's pretty, the highlighter, definitely. Again, bronzer, I'm not still 100% on. Okay, let's finish up the bottom of my eyeballs. And then we will, I did put some eggplant that Jordana eyeliner. Look at my poor little bloodshot eyes. Looks like I've been smoking something funny. I haven't. Let's not even go that road. I know I sound all dopey, but that's just who I am. All right, I'm gonna go back into the Juvia's Place and get that purple on my Morphe 432. Someday I'm just gonna memorize these because I use them so much. So put that in the lower lash line. We'll stamp that in, and then we're gonna blend that out. So let me tell you a quick story about my brother Donald and his torturing of his baby sister. So, because I know you guys cannot resist my brother stories. So, growing up for a few years, I told you, well, I didn't tell you. When I did that, 5 things you don't know about me, I talked about I was born in California. My mom's from California. My dad came to California just to ride with his friend, and then he was going home. He met my mom, stayed out there. They had 3 kids, and then my grandma, his mom, got hurt, fell off a ladder. I'm going to take a little bit of this purple and blend it out, and paralyzed herself, and this is my BH 132. Paralyzed herself on one side, so she wasn't able to do some of the things around. My grandfather had a farm. My grandfather had a couple properties. He had a house in Belleville, Michigan, and then he had a farm. And so he needed help around the farm, and my dad, being the oldest, of course, came back to Michigan to help. And there you go. That's how Allison ended back up in Michigan instead of growing up to be a California babe. No laughing. Who knows? I could have been a babe. I could have been sunning myself all day on the beaches of Cali. But no, I did not. So yeah, so he came back, and for a few years before we moved to a little small town, I'm using Wander Beauty mascara on my bottom lash lines. My bottom lashes. Jeez Louise, Allison. I can tell it's getting late. I can't speak. Not that I speak well in the first place, but it gets really bad. So, I'm going to go on with my lipstick while I'm babbling with a story. So we lived there. So we lived at the farm for a few years while my dad worked for him and stuff. This is just a Sephora Prime. It's a universal lip liner. It's supposed to make it so your lipsticks don't bleed outside of your lip line. Sorry. My phone gets messages, so. Okay. Sorry, staring at you creepily. Okay, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild. This is a Velvet Matte Lip Color, and it is in, oh geez Louise. It is in Little Luck. Lord. I need a little luck to be able to read it. So, living out at the farm was kind of lonely for me because we lived out kind of far off the beaten path, let's just say. And of course, the only time my brothers wanted to play with me was when they wanted to torture my butt. So, my brother Don had a little scooter thing, dirt bike, but just like a tiny one, you know, not one of the big ones. So he offered me a ride. I'm gonna put a little bit of this Almay, this shiny purple that has a name on it, but it is literally so tiny that I cannot read it, and I'm not gonna pretend like I can. I'll put this on top. Because it's pretty and sparkly. Okay, so real quick. So my brother Don magically asked me to go for a ride with him on the back of his dirt bike. First lesson, when your brothers are being nice to you, don't go with them because they're up to no good. I wish I would go back in my life and know that. So if you're a young child watching this and your older brothers are nice to you, don't do it because they're up to no good. So, of course, I go with him because my brother's paying attention to me. So, we had chickens, and of course we had a rooster because we had eggs and stuff. So, my brother Don rode to where all the chickens and the roosters were at and started to chase the rooster around. Well, the rooster didn't appreciate it very much. So the rooster started to chase us. Well, instead of Don just getting away from the rooster, no. We wouldn't want to do that. He just slowed down just enough so the rooster would start getting close to pecking at me, and then he'd speed up a little bit, and I'm screaming bloody murder at the back, holding on to him, you know. And then he'd slow down again, and that rooster coming up doing peck, 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 and I'm screaming, and he's driving a little faster and slowing down. I'm telling you, I got my brothers in trouble a lot when I was young. I would tell my mother that they hit me or did something mean to me, and they didn't. But you know what? It was my only way to have revenge on them for the other things that they did that my mother never knew about because she wasn't there to see it. And then my brother Don threatened me if I told Mom that he did that to me. So it was like weighing my options. And my options at that time were like, ooh, I'm a little more afraid of Don right now than I want to tell my mom that he tried to get me eaten by the rooster. So, okay. This is the finished look. This is my 8 Maids of Milking, the purple and the yellow. And this was supposed to be kind of a purple lip, but it ended up being more pinkish purple. But, okay. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed my stories. I know you guys are telling me you are. You're probably being sweet and lying to me, but you know what? Just keep lying to me. I like it. So, okay. That's it. All right, you guys have a good day. And I will see you guys again real soon. Probably the next day, or maybe there might be another video today. We never know. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Mwah.